We're at Alpha Graphics and Jason's trying to piss me off. That's Jason.
I'm going to do it too. First of all, where's our colors at? We talked about doing the 3M 2080 GP 280 gloss flip ghost pearl. It's a wonderful color. It's got the iridescent psychedelic pearl in it. The problem is when we print on this, anything that's not white in the design will not show up.
Okay.
So therefore you're spending a lot of extra money.
Bitch.
You spend a lot of extra money for something that is going to be irrelevant.
Okay.
So back to the original designs with the white, everything white is going to show up.
Okay.
So there's two options to do this. If you're going to stick with this design, no sense in using this.
Okay.
Just use a regular white vinyl, and then we can put this satin laminate on top of it.
Okay.
It's going to give you the metallic. It just won't have the rainbow appeal to it.
It'll give you a flop, but not the rainbow flop.
Yeah, you'll get the sparkle, the luster, and it's a satin finish.
Okay.
So either way, it's about the same price. So one way or the other, I mean, it's about a $17 difference.
Okay.
Here's what wanted to show you. When you Google Audi R8 camo wrap,
Yeah, I know.
this has been done a million times.
Yeah, that's what we want to do away with.
That's why I would get rid of this whole army look and go back to the abstract that we originally had.
I had this pulled up as well. See, because I know how you are.
Down?
Huh?
Do I need to turn this music down?
Oh no, I can edit if I need to. I know how you are.
I like it. But are we going to do white, black, and blue?
No.
Or white, gray, black, and blue? Or you want to do that yellow?
Right. White, gray, darker gray, and then blue.
So where the yellow is, it'll be the blue?
Mm-hmm. Or two different tones of blue.
I'm cool with that. When we're doing the full wrap, though, we have to consider what is it going to do when the body line hits that bumper.
I also found that.
Don't like it.
I found that.
No,
Hold on.
no pearl.
When we find one we don't like, we're going to do this. No?
No.
If a nude pops up, my bad.
I don't want to see these Vegas pictures.
The penis puppets? No?
I mean,
it's too much.
What colors? I mean, what would be your color option? I mean,
Still
I'm not opposed to that design.
I still want to stick to the white base, so we'll keep that in the maybes.
Cause see, let's make a decision. Do you want to use this?
I really like that. I think the flop. But then if we use that, we kind of got to go away from a ton of design.
Well,
right?
you've got to use a lot of white, which takes us back to one of those top two. Now, I showed this to a couple car guys a while ago that were in here, and both of them flipped out over number 1 and number 2. None of them liked the bottom.
How many SEMA cars have they built?
Doesn't matter. Look at this.
What are they car guys of? Do they work at Randall
These
Knoll?
are just guys that are fans of cars. That's it.
Well, I'm a fan of porn, but that don't mean I get to bang a porn star.
Well,
That'd be
the
cool if
cars
I
may
did.
still be in it for you, man.
It'd be cooler if I did.
But like I say, camo wrap Audi. This has been done so many times. I just don't want to.
Look, this is one I thought you would really like. That backside.
I've seen that one before.
Have you?
On that side.
On that side?
Mm-hmm. I do like it.
That's pretty much the same as the yellow one we already.
Yeah.
right?
The problem is with most of these generic layouts though is they're not showing you what it's going to do on that bumper, what it's going to do on that roof, and what it's going to do on the back bumper. We need something that's going to flow around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a paint job. So that why the camo patterns are cool like that because it doesn't matter where it stops and starts. It's going to be a camo pattern. But if you have a serious design that's going into like right there,
Yeah, it can
what's it going to do once
it turns?
It's going to be a stop and start.
So we don't like this one.
I'm okay with it. If different color design or something like that.
Well, we definitely have to do different colors. This color, but this is a SEMA project right here for Murder Nova. But it ain't gonna look like that. It's gonna That's a notice from my homeowners association to put my trash cans behind the fence you can see through. How fucking
Don't
stupid.
you like HOAs?
How stupid is that?
You know, you pay them to tell you that too.
Yeah. I saw that too.
That's cool. Now here's something you can think about. If you want to do a two-tone, we can mix two colors like this and then run your pinstripes on there and like fluorescent, reflective.
The blue.
Reflective would be dope.
What is reflective?
Like a police car.
Look at that. I know I wasn't taking that picture because of the chick or the little raggedy ass kid.
I didn't even see the kid. I like the big boldness of that, man, and how it's just
It's basically camo, just big.
huge. Yeah.
It's just blown up.
That's that one we already looked at.
These are ones you've seen, all these.
But see, going back to this, go back.
See, it just looks like
still all about that.
but it
one.
looks like there's brake lines.
That's okay. The cool thing about this is it accentuates the body lines of the car.
Yeah, but
it looks fast.
That line looks silly to me.
I can move that line.
Can
That's
you
the
get
beauty of
rid
camo. I can move stuff around. You want to go back and look at that again?
Yeah, we can make it look cool.
Let's okay, I'm going to use just this template at the top here.
Mm-hmm.
That's your car.
So, hold on, let me show the people how this works. So that right there is the car. This is how they do it. So there was a design on
I'll give
there.
you a quick little rundown here real quick. Make sure nobody sees this. You want to pan away for a minute?
Yeah. Jason's a beast at doing this stuff, and I trust him.
We've been working together for a long time.
Yeah, over 20 years.
So you can show it now.
So this is your overlay.
Yeah, this is a program called Flexi Design. It's a vector and bitmap based software. You can work with photographs like Photoshop. You can work with vectors like Illustrator. Is what it is. We use it in this sign and wrap field because I can take a photograph of Matt's car, take a couple of measurements off of it, and scale it up to life size. So anything you want to know about this car, from this photograph I can tell you what size those wheels are, what size that badge is right there, anything you want to know about it, because this is actually at life size.
So you better not have your penis out or anything.
We don't want that.
No. Yeah,
So
that's a
what I
bad
do-
deal, have your penis out there in this.
Is I'm very old school. I do a lot of steps most designers don't, because a lot of people will take digital templates off the internet that are basically CAD drawing cartoons. That's not Matt's car. That's a CAD drawing cartoon. Matt's car could have a big dent in the side of it. We know that ain't going to happen, but whenever I get a wrap in here, I want to know what's on this car. I want to get to know this car. I don't want to look at a CAD drawing of it. So this is Matt's car, and I'll build a template to that car right there. Then we can basically take artwork, stick it in the template there, and see what it's going to look like when it's actually done. We don't like surprises. I don't want Matt to think there's a big blue stripe right here by the front wheel, and when we get done, it's behind the wheel.
Yeah.
We don't want that. So this gives you a live look at it, and there's no guesswork. So let me pull this file in real quick that we were talking about. We'll go into the Real Talk with Matt folder.
That chick that just walked in has hedgehogs.
You're on YouTube.
We're not live. This ain't World Star. Unless you want to start fighting, we can go live.
Well, told Jason to let me know so I could at least do something with my hair.
That's what it's real talk about. Real talk is you come in and people just look funny.
I look funny
If-
like they did.
If you see some of the times I film my wife, she gets mad.
Okay.
See, that line went away.
It's because we moved it.
Blow
a
it
little
up. Can you make it the whole design bigger? No, like
bit. Oh,
make
yeah.
the design
We
bigger.
can take the two patterns and make it at 120%, whatever size you want. We can move it around. Scoot it back over here.
You just got to watch the hood. I know you don't like that hood.
Yeah, the hood comes into the fender, so what you see right here
Yeah, that's
is
still the
it's
hood.
deceiving. Yeah, whatever else is in that pattern. But that's the good thing about this pattern. where it stops and starts right here and stops and starts right there, it looks like it's a continued design.
Yeah.
These are straight lines for the most part. So yeah, we can move this thing around wherever you want it. We can have your stripe right there on the door. Bring it down like that.
Huh.
That looks good.
Yeah.
I like all that action right here.
Yeah, it looks like it's sucking it up into the
Mm-hmm.
air vent.
And like I said, right here would be the perfect spot for your real talk.
Well, can we make the real talk? Can we stretch it a little bit instead of just
Do
looking like
whatever
an
you want.
afterthought? You know what I'm saying?
Also, I've gone in here and worked you 2 new logos for that.
Oh, I like that. I like all those.
It's got the subscribe in it. It's got a distressed background.
That's way cooler than what we have now.
Mm-hmm. I had a little time while I was waiting on you.
Today?
This morning, yeah.
Oh, I was running. I wasn't late.
No, I just...
That's why I give you like a delivery time. I'll be there between.
Matt's one of those good customers, man, that gives you an ETA.
Yeah. It's like we're setting up an appointment to work on your air conditioning. Part of running a
That's the
plumbing
way you
company.
do it, though.
8
man.
Yeah,
and 4
I'll be there
p.m.
between 8 a.m. and 4.
Yeah, you're not one of those guys that shows up while I'm at lunch.
Yeah. When do y'all close? We close at 5. Okay, I'll be there between 8 and 5. I'll see you then.
So let me grab that. We'll just stick it on the door for now just to see what it looks like. But yeah, I can stretch it, angle it, whatever you want to do. Now, I would angle it a little bit to kind of...
Yeah, it needs to
Follow
go with
that
that
door
flow
line.
of the door line. Yeah, right there. And then pull it. That looks a little bit better. It's that line that keeps messing with me. Can you fade that?
Which line?
Like you can see the... I don't know why that one line keeps
Right
messing
here?
with me. Yeah.
Let's see.
Now, how much did you blow this up?
Probably about 120% of where it was.
See, that looks a little better. Yeah, now it don't look like it all just cut off.
So this is going to be more along the lines of, let me find an example. You know, the proportion of the camo is a lot like that.
Yeah.
It's big, it's bold. The bigger the better. Now the one picture with the girl on it, I think is too big.
Yeah. It's blown up. The simplicity of that one's really nice.
Mm-hmm. There was another one in here I saw a while ago that's similar to that. Oh, this is pretty cool.
I like that. Because you could do the white.
You can leave all that white pearl.
Yeah. And then that can have the blues and everything else in there.
What if I didn't see that?
I don't know.
Let me save that.
Or you could even make that blue, but then you lose all the white pearl, right?
Yeah, you want that white pearl to show up.
That basically do the whole back.
Back bumper, back hatch, everything back here would be white.
would be white. Then we can even take off this Q and use that for logos.
Yeah, put your real talk or whatever up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. question is then, which camo pattern would you use up here? Do you want to still have the pearl up here with the whites?
I think we do what you were talking about, and we do a easy color.
I would use something like that.
Is that the one that's on it now?
No.
Yeah.
I would, if you're gonna, I wouldn't do that camo. I would do something more like that up here.
Yeah.
All that white, black stripe.
Yeah. Because right here where we could differentiate it, leave that white going there and then cut it.
Yeah, see, but you don't have that.
No, neither does this. So on this car, if you look at that one, see the design's the exact same. On their Gen 1, this was a one-piece deal.
Yeah.
So what they did is they simulated the G1 and added that black right there, which I'm not a fan of because mine's carbon fiber. We'd have to make it match. That'd have to be a simulated carbon fiber.
Which
You know,
won't look.
It won't look
near
the
the
same.
same, right.
So it'd almost be better to take the camo just back that part and cut it there. All right, we're tired of talking to you fucking people.